Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Kamsinnamani and I'm very excited for today's video because I'm going to share life-changing tips to make 2025 your best year yet. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm all about self-growth, mindset shift and taking control of your life. Just 5 years ago, well, I can't even believe it's almost 5 years. I was standing where a lot of you were standing. I wasn't sure of my career. I grew up in a small town called Enugu. I did my entire education there. Only left for maybe summer vacations or visiting family. So trust me when I say I know what it feels like to dream big when the world around you makes you feel like it's impossible. It's even telling you that it is impossible. But I believed in myself and I moved out once I was done for NYSC. Through hard work, mindset change, and dedication, I was able to grow my YouTube channel to 100k subscribers the following year. Moved into my first big girl apartment before 25. Got to meet my idols, people I looked up to when growing up. I got to meet them, got to work with them. I also got to work with my favorite brands, big brands I could only have dreamed of. People saw this, admired it, and asked if I taught courses, which led to me creating my own course. And I was also listed as one of the top creators on that platform, teaching people how I got to this point and everything it took for me to get to this point. I also launched my business last year and we made over 8 figures just in our first year and so on and so forth. What's the point of all of this? I'm telling you guys, I was able to achieve all of this using these tips I'm going to mention in this video and just tell you that it is possible. No dream is too big. You're not too small to accomplish this no matter where you started from. Literally, that does not count. So hopefully you find these tips helpful and we can make 2025 our best year together. So if you're interested in these life-changing tips that got me to this point, please keep on watching. Yeah. So our first step to making 2025 your best year yet is 1, believe in yourself and have a growth mindset. I don't mean to sound cliche or cheesy, but honestly, this is a non-negotiable. You have to believe in yourself. This is the foundation. If you don't believe in yourself, 1, how do you expect anybody to believe in you? And 2, how are you going to do it? It's not magic. What will motivate you to actually go out, set goals, and try to accomplish them? When I lived in my small town, I say small, but yes, it is a small town back in Enugu, I didn't have a bluept for what I was going to do. I didn't envision any of this. I'm not gonna lie, I just knew that I didn't want to be where I was presently and I knew that I was destined for greater things. And because I believed in myself. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't think you deserve certain things. And even though I still fight with self-doubt and sometimes I still self-sabotage because there's still that imposter syndrome somewhere, but because in my core I believe in my abilities, I believe in my intelligence, I still fight them back. So if you deal with self-doubt, you really need to tackle that this year and make sure and be aware that when those thoughts come, you fight it back. Because if you're not aware that you lack confidence or this is you self-sabotaging, you can't take yourself out of those thoughts. Some of us excessively plan, which is actually another form of procrastinating because you keep planning, but you're not doing anything. I'll give you guys an example. When it was time for me to move and decide where I wanted to go from my small town, if you don't live in Nigeria, sorry, there's something called NYSC. It's like a 1-year program where you have to leave where you currently live at and go someplace else and serve your country, right? So when it was time for me to do that, because I had a plan and I knew that I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be able to meet people I look up to in the Nigerian space, I want to do this, that pointed me to one location, which was Lagos. That was me planning. And when it was time for me to go, I knew where I wanted to go. Not to say that this was going to be the only way for me to excel, but I had a plan. And when it was time for me to move, I moved to that space. I also wanted to be a big YouTuber. You have to start posting, filming. You have to start something. I wasn't just always writing. It's like at some point you have to stop. I've planned enough, I've written enough, we'll still go into planning in my next point, but you have to know when it's okay, it's time to do. Believe in yourself enough, take a chance on yourself and do what you say you're going to do. So start believing in your potential and the world will open up in ways you would never imagine. All right, so the second life-changing tip to make 2025 your best year yet is setting detailed goals. Break them down, break them down. So I'm very huge on this. I'm very huge on setting detailed goals. Don't just say, oh, I want to be successful or I want to make money. Be specific. What is success to you? How much money do you want to make? If I say I want to make $1 million this year, I know it cannot come from one source of income. It just cannot. It just cannot. Either it will come, maybe I need to invest more, maybe I need to open up other sources of income. But if I'm just saying I want to make money, yeah, I'm making money from what I was doing the years before, but I want to make money. So if you have put a number on that, and then you can now break down, okay, maybe I also need to save here, or maybe I need to cut certain expenses off. Being specific brings you closer to achieving your goals. Making it vague and outlandish and woo-woo without actually being specific, when you go back on that plan you've listed out, you can be like, oh, what did I mean by this? Because you didn't break it down. You didn't put actionable steps to achieve this goal. So an exercise that really helps me with this is, instead of making a big, huge annual plan, break them down into quarters, all ahead of Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Big corporations do this for a reason, so that you can have sizable goals that you can focus on at a period of time that doesn't overwhelm you. If big corporations that have multiple employees apply this tactic, how much more you, a one-person team, you're just giving yourself a whole, you're releasing out goals for 12 months all by yourself. No, break them down into different quarters so you can focus on a particular goal at a time. Like I mentioned earlier, I launched a sleepwear business last year. So part of the goals I set this year for our first quarter is to launch outside Nigeria, specifically in the UK and the US. Now, this is a Q1 goal for me because there were a lot of issues about payment transfers from customers in the UK or US and them trying to pay into our Nigerian bank account. So this was a problem for my business, and the only solution that popped up in my head was to also have my pieces in these countries. However, recently I actually came across another solution, which is Lemfi. So if you're not familiar with Lemfi, it's a platform that lets people in the US, UK, and Canada transfer money directly into bank accounts and mobile money accounts in 10 African countries instantly using the Lemfi app with zero transfer fees. So for those of you who are looking to set and hit your own financial goals this year, whether you're running a business or looking for a means to send money back home quickly at the best exchange rates for zero transfer fees, Lemfi is the way to go. So yeah, guys, what are you waiting for? Zero transfer fees. You get to send money to over 10 African countries, and you get £5 in your Lemfi wallet if you use my referral code right here on the screen. You're welcome. That sounds like an amazing deal. So yeah, go download the Lemfi app on Google Play Store or the Apple App Store today. Okay, time for our next point, which is declutter and clean your space. It sounds so simple, but has such a great impact. Starting a new year is like hitting the reset button. You want new opportunities, new energy, new people, everything new. So in order for you to make space for that, you have to get rid of the old. So this means cleaning and decluttering your physical, mental, and digital space. So I do this by putting clean sheets on your bed, giving out old clothes. On my phone, I actually would do this thing where I go through and delete photos that maybe just didn't make any sense for me to have, videos, and you just feel lighter, your brain is clear, and you have more energy to think, plan, create when you've decluttered and cleaned your space. December was all types of crazy, so this first week of January, I took out the time to just organize myself. I've actually not been on socials because right now we're in the first week of January. I'm about to come back on Monday. But yeah, I wasn't on social as much. I needed to organize myself, organize my thoughts. So I definitely recommend this. It's a great way to start, and hopefully it becomes a consistent thing and not just like a new year regimen. But you also do, if after a particular quarter you've accumulated so much again, take out time, take out a weekend and just clear it up. You will thank me later. My next point to making 2025 your best year yet is to build your network. I don't think a lot of people or enough people people stress on how no man is an island, the more I read books or I watch videos on successful people, the ones that are honest always say they didn't do it alone. You can't do it alone. No man is an island. So one of the things that has really helped me get to this point is people around me, is going for events, is socializing and meeting people that bring me closer to my goal. I didn't get here all by myself. I can't tell you how many people I've met that have accelerated this process, either with my business or getting things I need for this or advising me on how to go through this. I am just a girl. Okay? I am just a girl. I have never been here before, which goes back to my first point, which is like, I didn't have decked out plan of what I was literally 22. What did I know? Nothing. To be honest, I didn't really know much, but I had a vision and I had a goal and I was bold enough to go at it. So as you start your goal, you meet people along the way. You meet like-minded people. You meet older people that can advise you. You meet your fellow colleagues in the same phase as you, and you guys both have the same zeal, the same passion. Definitely something I plan to do this 2025. I definitely struggle with this sometimes. I'm always like, I don't want to put myself out there. And sometimes it can be you being shy, scared, and other times it's pride, which is something I have come to realize. You don't want to put yourself in a position of, oh, hi, and you don't necessarily have to be like a beggar or a pauper. That's not even what networking is about. Networking is just really just relating and finding common ground and just like, oh, hey, and you don't necessarily have to need that person's help right then. And you can actually form amazing friendships just from networking, and it goes beyond business and all of that. So no one is saying be like a beggar and all of that, but I feel like sometimes the reasons I might not move forward is like, oh, I don't want them to feel like we don't need that in 2025. We see ego is the enemy. Honestly, if you've not read that book, read that book. Ego is the enemy. You have to be dead to self. Honestly, I know this is my goal, and if I go here, I might meet people that might help me. You never know opportunities exist if you do not meet certain people. Certain events I've gone to or brands I've gotten to work with was literally just from me going out, attending an event, complimenting someone on their outfit, and they're like, oh, you know this, you have to actually put yourself out there. So for my shy girlies, go do your research, how to help with your shyness, how to improve your confidence so you're not the one holding yourself back. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself, self-sabotage. Look into that and see how you could actually be your own village person, not nobody else. My next point is to do the work. Do the work. A lot of us are not doing the work. We're blaming every other person but ourselves. I was on TikTok the other day and a lady was saying how she said she was going to start doing content creation, all of that, but it wasn't really going her way. And there was someone who was similar to maybe like her follower count that was doing something similar, but you know, she kept doing it and she felt like, why is this girl getting all the accolades? Like, what's she doing that is so grand? Like, I can do that better. Why is she getting the attention and all of that? And at some point, she got to meet this girl in person. And when this girl told her her work schedule, she was like, yeah, you might have the talent, but you're not putting in the work. And people who are less talented than you are putting in the work and going farther, and you're hating. We're not putting in the work. You might think, oh my God, yeah, I post a video a week on YouTube. I post a video. Some people are posting 3 videos every day on TikTok, posting 3 videos weekly on YouTube, are posting 5 videos on Instagram. Someone out there is doing more. So one thing I have even realized, even with myself, I know like when I'm not doing great on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I'm not putting in the work. And that's the first step. Be very honest with yourself. Do not deceive yourself. Do not deceive yourself. You have to be real with yourself. If you're lying to yourself, you're doing yourself. Who are you trying to impress? I'm not putting in the work. I've been posting once a week on TikTok. That's not going to cut it. What you want to achieve, you have to do the work. You can plan all you want. If you're not doing the work, you're not going to get to your goal. When I wanted to be a full-time YouTuber, I asked God every day to give me that strength, to give me that ginger, because Lord knows I can't find it anymore. But I was hungry. I was determined. I would film. I had a 9 to 5 at that point. I would film videos back to back. I was posting 3 times a week. 3 times a week on YouTube, on Instagram. I don't think TikTok, I don't think TikTok was really what it is now, but I was very consistent. Every single day I would be doing makeup videos, just having them, piling them up, everything. You have to do the work. There's no cheat code with this. I mean, really, is there? I don't think so. You can pay for ads all you want if you're not coming on. I'm just using this as an example. If you're trying to be in this industry, you can apply it to other industries, but you have to do the work. You have to. You have to. No matter all the plans, all the courses you sign up for, all the books you read, you actually have to take action. And a lot of us are not doing that. You are looking at every single thing, trying to get all the gear, but you haven't filmed that video. You've had that camera for 6 months. You have not put it on. You have not done your makeup. You have not sat in front of the camera, and you have not said one word. You have to do the work. All right, so we're down to my last point, which is be consistent and patient. Success doesn't come overnight. For a very small percentage, maybe you could say they were an overnight success, but a lot of people will tag an overnight success when they speak. They talk about things they were doing behind the scenes before you got to know them, before you knew they even existed. There are things that happened behind the scenes. Even me, with what I've mentioned, I have had sleepless nights, and I'm not even where I want to get to. That influencer you're looking up to, you don't know what time she stops filming, you don't know what time she wakes up. That MD you're looking at, like, oh my god, I want to get to this point. You don't know how many hours he was up reading, taking courses. So you have to be patient. It requires consistency. It's not starting and stopping, and that's why I'm a big supporter of breaking down your goals, because when you make it so big and so grand, it can almost get, I don't know, intimidating, or you now even feel paralyzed. How am I going to start this? When you break them down into small chunks, and it's like, it's not a sprint, it's a journey, it's a long race, and the slower but consistent you make it work for you, the better. So even this first week, I've been telling myself, like, it's not a sprint, it's not a sprint. You can't put everything in January. Like, it's January just 1 month. Okay, you have other months. So break it down. What do you want to do this January? Okay, this January, I want to be consistent on YouTube. I don't want to give any excuse. I want to be consistent. Okay, what are we going to do? List out all your videos, list out your filming schedule, list out your topics, and then start. Don't start thinking, oh my God, for the next 12 months, maybe the first quarter, the first 4 months, try to get topics that you can do, and then start filming, and then be consistent. Don't look at the views. Don't look at the number of comments. Don't be like, no one is watching. I'm talking to myself. When I give you guys these videos, I'm talking to myself. Don't look at, this view is lower than the other one. Oh, people are not, just keep going. Focus, be consistent, be patient. Comparison is a thief of joy. Focus on your focus, and you will be good. All right, lovelies, that's it for today's video. Remember, 2025 is yours for the taking, with the right goals, mindset, and taking action. Don't forget to check out Lemfi if you're looking to make those international transfers easy and cost effective. Also use my code for an awesome discount in your wallet. And yeah, if you're excited about making 2025 your best year ever, drop a comment on your #1 goal you'd like to achieve this year. Obviously, if you're comfortable with doing that, we would love to see it. And I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye.